Hey y'all, it's Bonnie with the Get Down Podcast, and we are back with another video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're having a safe day. Wherever you are tuning into the podcast or watching the video, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Sorry, I've been a little off. I've been a little distance as far as not uploading, y'all, but I have some schooling. So I have other things that I am doing aside, but I will try to keep these uploads coming because I know everybody have different things that they want to hear about regarding their team or just their favorite player. So I will be uploading some more. So y'all just stay tuned for that. As y'all can see from the title of the video, Stefon Diggs, where you at? Where you at? Bills fans, Texans fans, tune in to this video. Tune in to this podcast right now. What's going on? So apparently the Bills have traded Stefon Diggs to the Houston Texans with their draft that's going to be coming up soon. So the time that Stefon was with the Bills, because his brother plays for the Cowboys, the time that Stefon was with the Bills, he had an impact, and he made his name known there for that organization. Now he's moving on to a different organization, and I just seen the news about this, and it threw me off. It's a little shocking. I know his brother wanted him to come play, with the Dallas Cowboys and stuff, that way they can be on the same team. No, I don't agree with that. I'm glad he didn't actually go to the Cowboys. That's a little bit different. So the Texans, they worked the deal out with the Bills, and they end up getting him. So he is in H-Town right now with his family, So this is his new home. This is his new team that he's going to be with. No more with Josh Allen. He's not with Sean McDermott no more, the coach. He's not with any of them, and you got to move on sometimes, Your time has ended with a specific team or this. Now it's time to move on to another team and try to make a bigger impact with that, because you always want to be elevating and never declining. You want to always just try to be elevating each and every time. So Bills fans, Texas fans, talk to me. What y'all think about this? Okay, well, I want to know what y'all think about this. So ESPN did this article regarding Stefon Diggs and everything that's taken place. So let's read a little bit of what they had to say, and I'm gonna play this clip too, so y'all can hear just the feedback that I think one of the analysis I gave. So it says Bills trade star wide receiver Stefon Diggs to Texans for a 2025 draft pick. The Buffalo Bills traded four-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Stefon Diggs to the Houston Texans for a draft pick compensation Wednesday. So this just happened prior. The Bills receive a 2025 second pick via the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for Diggs, a 2024 sixth-round pick, number 189 overall, and a 2025 fifth-round selection. The Texans acquired the pick from the Vikings when they traded their 2024 first-round pick to Minnesota last month. Okay, so Minnesota played a factor in this too with the trades and all of that took place with Stefon. Okay. The trade comes a day after Diggs responded, "You sure?" to a social media user declaration that he wasn't essential to Bills quarterback Josh Allen's success. And that hurts. Dang, you're not essential to it. So that means you didn't really have that big impact, for Josh to consider you as, that's my go-to man. That's the go-to guy. I mean, if you wasn't essential to him, it tells you how he kind of felt about the bond that y'all had, kind of about how the relationship that you guys had, Stefon Diggs, he did lead the NFL in receptions during his 4 seasons with the Bills. Most receptions last 4 seasons. 445 yards. I mean, that's pretty up there. That's definitely up there. And for just for Josh to not really feel that way, I mean, hey, that's on him. You don't have him anymore, Josh, so you ain't got to worry about that. y'all bond, y'all relationship, or whatever it was called, it's now over because he's moving on. And it's good because they're not in the same division, so it won't be too much tension there. But still, I'm sure the Bills and the Texans, they will be playing this season somewhere down the line. So no riffraff, move on. Both people move on. You know, Josh, you're with the Bills, stay with them. Stefon, you got a whole nother organization that you're gonna have to fill out and get comfortable with, No feistiness at all. I want to thank Steph for 4 really great years. Bills General Manager Brandon Beane said Wednesday, really appreciate everything he brought to the team, was a big part of us winning 4 divisions. These moves are never easy, very hard, not made overnight or anything like that. But anytime you make a move like this, you're trying to win. And sometimes people may not see that. That is a good point. This is by no means the Bills giving up or trying to take a step back or anything like that. Everything we do, we're trying to win, and we're going to continue to do that. Being declined to say whether Diggs or his agent requested a trade. That's interesting. Okay. Diggs took to Instagram later Wednesday night to express his thanks to Bills organization and fans, writing, I can't begin to express the amount of love and respect I have for the city of Buffalo. 4 of the best years of my life, the city welcomed me with open arms. I'm forever grateful for you all and the Buffalo Bills organization. Something special was built over these years with some very special men that will always have a place in my heart. Bills Mafia, so many great memories created throughout the years. Those games were crazy because of you. Sadly, good things come to an end until we meet again. Yep, and that's his picture. That's his picture. Last time in the Bills uniform as number 14. And I don't know if he's still going to have the same number when he gets to the Texans. Probably not. But this is the last shot of him being in the Bills uniform. So it's okay. You got to move on. Times do come to an end at some point. So you have to move on and continue to progress from there. And it's the latest win now move for the Texans, which is good, who are surrounding quarterback C.J. Stroud with veteran talent this offseason. Yeah, I've already seen a few players, like if their lineup, like how they look. Oh my God, y'all. Fire. F-Y-E, fire. I mean, that's going to be an offense to really look at. I know different people have opinions with all of the trades and cuts and deals that a lot of teams are doing. Now you have Saquon with the Philadelphia Eagles. All these moves. You got Kirk Cousins now with the Falcons. I mean, it's everybody has their own opinion as far as when they see a specific player go to another team. Oh yeah, that offense, they finna be fire. It is. I've seen their lineup. And then CJ, he's now going into his second year. He's got in the feel of it. He's got in the feel of what it was like to be in the playoffs when they had beat the Browns. So he's getting more accustomed to that. Now you bring in kind of like a pro wide receiver on your offense. I mean, man, that is ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous, but in a good way. The Texans traded for running back Joe Mixon last month, acquiring him from the Cincinnati Bengals and then signing him to a 3-year, $27 million extension. They also made a splash on the defensive side, signing star pass rusher Daniel Hunter to a 2-year, $49 million contract, including $48 million guaranteed in free agency. Diggs, 30, joins a loaded Texans offense that is headlined by C.J. Stroud, the NFL's reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, and includes Mixon, receivers Nico Collins and Tank Dell, and tight end Dalton Schultz. That was the guy from the Cowboys. I mean, you hear all of these names just so far. I mean, this is not everybody on the team. These are the main stars that he's going to be having on his offensive line. I mean, come on now. See, CJ got it made for his second year, going into the sophomore year, whatever you like to call it. His offense is definitely loaded. I do agree. His offense is definitely loaded. In the 2023 season, Dell was on pace for 1,205 receiving yards before suffering a season injury in the first quarter against the Denver Broncos in Week 13. Dell and Stroud finished with the 8th most passing yards for a first-year quarterback and wide receiver duo, 709. Collins ranked 8 in receiving yards, 1,297, and had 8 touchdowns. Okay, it sounds pretty good to me. Sound really good. Last month, the Texans tried to trade for Keelan Allen and offer a day 2 pick from the 2025 draft. The Los Angeles Chargers instead sent Allen to Chicago Bears, but it was a sign the Texans were eager to improve their receiver core to help Stroud his second season. The Bills, meanwhile, have moved on from several veterans this offseason. They have, because it showed a whole list on ESPN. It showed a whole list of players that is no longer with them at all. Buffalo released cornerstone defensive players trade Devarius White and Jordan Poyer and starter center Michael Morse in salary cap moves. In addition, receiver Gabriel Davis signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and outside linebacker Leonard Floyd signed with the San Francisco 49ers free agency. That's my team, baby. We got Leonard. All right. I'm liking that too. Last season, Diggs had repeatedly expressed a comment to the Bills and desire to retire with the team. The 3-time captain signed a 4-year, $104 million contract extension in April 2022. The Bills will carry a D-money charge of $31.096 million next season after trading Diggs, according to roster management system. That would be the highest known dead money charge ever for a wide receiver in any season, according to ESPN stats and information research. So that dead money amount that they have, it's gonna be known because of Diggs being traded. Now the cap salary, it's more wide open. It's a lot of money involved when it comes to a lot of players leaving, a lot of players extending their contract. It's a lot of things that play into that money-wise too. Definitely money-wise, because when you're traded, you have to see how long the contract is, what is going to be paid, the money that's up front, guarantee, all of that. All of that checks out. Check marks the boxes off. So, this is something. This is definitely something. It is. Steph is a very competitive guy, and I wouldn't want to change that for him. And I don't think that was something that when we acquired him, I think we were very aware of his competitive nature. Being said, when you make a decision like this, it's generally, unless someone broke the law, it did something very bad, and and it's generally not one thing. Making the decision and you're considering all factors. Diggs spoke during the offseason about his continued commitment to the Bills, saying in November, "I've never really said anything about being unhappy or any instance of that. So when you're drawing conclusions as to stuff I've never said, that's what's kind of troubles me, because it's kind of throws a wrench in it. It kind of creates chaos where I haven't created." That's right, Diggs. A lot of these reporters, like when they are talking to the players and stuff, you don't want to switch the players' words around. They will come back and say it, that they didn't say this, and it's gonna look bad at that point. It is. We're gonna hear just a little bit of, I think this is what the analysis, I can't remember his name, I think Louis Riddick, what do you have to say about this? Yeah, he is, and I definitely do agree because I mean, he had a phenomenal year as a rookie year. So I mean, it's only gonna go up from here, you know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a fat thumbs up and share this video too with anyone and everyone that you know that loves sports, that likes hearing about it, whatever the case is. As long as I can make your day, listen to this. And while you're at it, leave a comment in the comment section. Bills fans, Texans fans, mainly y'all leave a comment. What do y'all think about Stefon going to the Houston Texans? I mean, the name of the offense, like some of the players that were named, I mean, it's going to be a little bit tough, and I can see it. I can see it. They're going to be one of the dark horse teams this coming up season to really look out for. You're really gonna have to look out for them. So y'all leave me a comment section in the comment section down below what y'all think of this video. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I drop a video on this channel. And if that is all, always remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next episode.